Welcome to the Brown Spade Podcast Show. Today we have the living legend, the man, the myth, Mr. Russell Simmons. What's going on, brother?
What's happening, man? How are you doing?
Man, I'm all right, man. I'm okay.
All right, thank you for that generous intro, Mr. Brown Spate.
Yes.
I saw the interview we did, man. It was a good interview, man. I saw it today.
Okay, I appreciate it. Yeah, man. So before we begin, I forgot to do my little introduction thing. Here we go.
Man, I like that. I need to step my game up.
Yeah, man. I did a show earlier, man, and so this is my second one, man. And I said, man, but I'm trying to get where you guys at, man. I'm trying to climb this mountain.
Nah, you gonna hit it. You gonna hit it. Sometimes it's a little slow, man, but you gonna hit it, man. Like I said, I knew Ace.
Yeah.
For Ace Live, and he was trying to get to just 1,000 so he get monetized, man. And,
right.
Got him on the show. We got him up there, Yoso Kayla. So, quite a few people, brother. So, hey, you'll do it. Trust me.
Okay. Yeah, so the topic of the day is fatherhood in a foreign country. So I know we both up and coming fathers. Soon to be fathers again. So
congratulations to you.
Yeah, congratulations to you too, brother.
Yes, sir.
I'm very excited. I'm excited for both of us. And yours is due next month, right?
No, mine like now.
Yeah.
5 hours is ready. It's ready. I mean, and the stomach drops so low, you could tell the baby's like
ready.
Yeah, man. So I'm ready. I'm ready, brother. I am ready.
That's good, man. That's good.
When is yours due?
Mine's due in May.
Okay.
Yeah, May. So I'm right behind you. So yeah, I'll be flying back. I'm in the States right now. I'll be flying back. In a couple of weeks. I'll be flying back in the first of April. I'll be flying back.
Okay.
Yeah. Going to get in position and get going and get ready. So how was this process with you, man? Starting all over. I mean, how does it feel? Even though you've been a father before, but it's like starting all over again. How was that feeling?
Yeah, well, starting over again, especially at this age, because I'm 59. So
right.
Starting over at this age, man, it's definitely a lot different. I think I'm a lot more wiser, but I'm a lot more tired, So just changing up the diet, trying to get my energy level back up, all that stuff. But it's now raising a child in a different culture,
right?
And trying to incorporate as much as my culture into the child, while still being in a different country. So I think it's going to be interesting. I'm definitely going to push education, self-awareness.
Yeah.
When I say self-awareness, teach her about her Black history, teach her who she is, where she come from, her greatness. So that's my main things, man. We are like your child and my child. You already know they're going to be bilingual because
they're going to be bilingual.
Yeah.
They're gonna know the more history than the average person in their country.
Oh, definitely. But also, I'm gonna try and push, and I'm gonna get her a teacher, maybe about 2 years old, and try to push one more language. So I'm trying to. Hopefully, she'll have 3 languages under her belt.
Okay. So what would that third language be?
I'm gonna tell you, man. The way the world going, brother, you better learn some Mandarin, some Chinese, some Mandarin stuff, bro.
Yeah,
because China is on course, on par to be the to
Yeah,
take
the next
place.
superpower.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but the
It
thing
is.
about not jump the subject, but the thing about with China is they're very stubborn in their ways. So the world is not, that's the only thing. If they were more open, more
Mm.
receptive, then America would really have a problem. But because they do what they want to do and change the rules as because of how they feel as during the course, I think that's what slows them down.
Yeah, but look at how, and like I said, I mean change good, but look at the intelligence they're using to do what they want to do. Russia is bombing Ukraine, and and got the world against it right now. But China is taking over the world and
Yeah,
ain't fired a shot. They are practicing the true art of war, letting you
yeah,
know we don't have to fire a shot. We just buy everything up. We
that's
buy your allegiance, buy your loyalty, buy this. Everybody owes China, man. So
yeah,
um, you listen, for as devilish as they are, you gotta give it up to them, man, on how clever they are as well. Like I said, and the book is out there. The art of
yeah,
war. That's all it's about. Winning a war without firing a shot,
yeah.
and they're doing it.
That is true. So, do you already have a name for your daughter?
Yeah, her name will be Amber Soeline Taylor.
Okay.
And the mother named her the first name. Of course, she got my last name, Taylor, but um, I gave her the middle name, a combination of my daughter that passed away. My daughter passed away was named Solange,
Ah,
Solange. So, and my mother name was Ellen. So I
okay.
took the SO from my daughter and then put the ELLEN on my mother. So Eileen, so Amber Soeline Taylor. You know.
Oh man, that's all right. That's all
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. What about you? Do you know what you having
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah. My daughter will be named Donna Lucia Hardy. Yeah,
Donna Lucille? Oh, it's a beautiful name.
yeah,
Beautiful name.
yeah. So yeah, man, I'm just excited. So what do you say for the those people out there who, man, you too old to make a baby? Because I know we both hear that, right? I'm
Yeah.
48. I'm 48 and you 59. And
Yeah.
what do you have to say for those critics?
Hey, just because they fish ain't swimming don't mean mine ain't swimming. You know? And the thing is, I tell you like this: if you ain't got to take care of my child, why you all up in my business?
Exactly.
My child definitely is going to, I have to find that balance because, of course, living here and with the income that I receive, I do pretty decent. She definitely will have a privileged life here in
Right.
Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
Um, so you have to definitely strike that balance, and as long as her mother, I'm cool with the entire family. So it really don't make me any difference on what anybody say or anybody's opinion because and if anybody that knows me knows I really don't give a crap about anybody's opinion except my inner circle. Uh,
Exactly. Exactly.
so if you ain't in the inner circle, I mean,
Yeah.
man, you can say whatever you want.
Yeah. I tell my critics, don't get mad at me because your eggs boil and my seed's good.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah,
And,
man.
and time will tell who if I raise the next Jeff Bezos or if you raise the
Yeah.
next Eric
Right.
Rudolph.
Right.
you know?
And I will say this. I think both of our daughters definitely going to have an advantage because of
Oh
who
yeah,
we
definitely.
are.
Right.
Because of who we are. You
Exactly.
know.
Exactly.
I was just telling my guys. I said, shoot. I said, but by the time she become an adult, she'll already be owning property. I'm gonna make sure that. You know.
Absolutely.
Uh,
Absolutely.
she
Matter
she
of fact,
won't be living that lifestyle that goes along on in her country. Not saying nothing bad, but I'm just saying she'll be in a better position.
no, I definitely understand what you're saying. As a matter of fact, because I'm gonna turn as soon as my I got to find out the age. As soon as my daughter's of age, I'm turning all the property that I have here in Dominican Republic to her name anyway. Because like I said, I'm getting up there. So in this sense of me waiting to
Right.
actually start putting things in her name and putting things in place.
Right.
But I'll definitely be taking her, to different neighborhoods, as well as to the orphanage with me, because I plan on staying um, part of the orphanage I've been with for almost 5 years now,
Yeah.
and taking it through some neighborhoods and saying, listen, you know how you live.
Right.
This could be your life. You
Right.
know, this could be your life. So you have choices. And according to the choices you make, this could still be your life if you don't make the right choices. So
That is
she's
true.
definitely going to have an advantage, man. Like I said, she's
Hmm.
definitely going to have not just school education, but life lessons. And I think your and my child, we're old enough, wise enough. We're from a different country where they teach things on a whole different level.
Yeah.
You are self-aware of who you are. I'm self-aware of who I am.
Right.
So our children definitely will have a lot more advantages than certainly we've ever had coming up in
No
our life.
doubt. No doubt. Yeah, man. I'm just so excited. So have you been seeing the baby actually doing all that moving around in the belly?
I seen it one time, but not lately, man. But she be moving because like my girl is always rubbing her stomach trying to get her to calm down. And they were actually going to take her on the 28th, last week, because they said she's going to be a breech baby, but she actually
Okay.
turned the right way for the right position. So the doctor put off giving
Right.
her cesarean and inducing labor, and instead said, well, since the baby's in the correct position, we're just going to go ahead and have the baby naturally. So she's moving, but the doctor, had two doctors check out her pregnancy, and they said, all signs she's very healthy. They said she's very active, very healthy. They got that sonogram. Have you seen, man, where you can actually see the baby's face?
Oh yeah, I
It's
saw the yeah. I saw the
that's
yeah.
crazy, isn't it?
Man,
I'm
that's
like,
crazy. Technology is something else. Technology is
yes,
something
it
else.
is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, man. So that's kind of wild. So she got good facial features, bone structure,
Yeah.
10 fingers, 10 toes. So I'm
Yeah.
happy,
I
brother.
saw all of
I'm
that. Yeah, I saw all of
happy.
that. I'm telling you, man, technology is something else.
Yeah,
So here we is talking to the living legend, and so your show you talk about a lot of relationships and things. So
yeah.
how did Taylor Made meet his significant other?
I'm gonna be honest, man. I met my girl on Tinder. I met
Oh
her on
really?
that app Tinder. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And so honestly, I thought she was just basically going to be like a lot of chicas that you meet on Tinder, but she
Yeah.
wasn't.
Stop and go.
Because I'm gonna tell you, man, from like day one, I was trying to smash her, and she was like, "No, no, 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 no." We went on. It was like being back in the States for a second, man. Cause we went out on about 3 dates, and I said, "Listen, if she ain't let me smash it today, that's it." And she said, and that day, man, when I asked her, tried to seduce her, she's like, "No, she on the period." So I thought she was bullshit, man. So I'm like, man, I'm letting it go. But then, a couple of days went by, man. She texted me and you okay, blah blah blah. And by next time I saw her, we finally did the adult thing. But I dug the fact that she's just not about that, and she's never asked me never asked me for money or
Right.
anything like. So I was impressed. I
Yeah.
was definitely impressed. She kind of stood out. But she's a country, she's straight up, from
From the
the
Campo.
Campbell,
From the
yeah,
Campo.
which is
She's from.
country for anybody
So
who
she
don't
on the
know that.
north side of the, she was she originally from the north side of the island where you reside?
Yeah, yeah, up there. Well, she's up there like little past Ember. Like it's country as woods as hell. I mean, like they still using outhouses and shit, literally.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. So she got all the old real traditional qualities in her.
yeah, man. Look, I had to teach her, man, just just the normalcy of using a restroom. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And and basic like a bath cloth. You know, I gave her this. She looked at me like, "What are you doing? What are you giving me this for?" You know, so it was a lot of, but it did help me kind of mold her and shape her how I would like her to be. So it's some give and take, and like I said, I'm really cool with the family, man. So
That's
and we
good.
get along good. We just got through going out. She wanted to eat dinner out today. She didn't want to cook, and she cooks all the time, man. Every day, Monday
Yeah,
through Saturday. So
yeah.
I said, yeah, not a
Is
problem.
she bilingual or she just knows just Spanish only?
No, she's just no Spanish. She's learning English now. My
Yeah,
Spanish has gotten, I wouldn't say good, but my Spanglish has gotten good. But now, I repeat things so much. She knows what I'm talking about.
yeah,
When we have to have much more deeper conversations, um, a lot of times I can relate what I'm trying to say,
yeah.
and like she has to use the translator sometimes because Dominicans speak very lazy Spanish. They
Yeah.
don't
Very
pronounce
broken. Very
words.
broken.
Very broken, very broken.
Yeah. Words are
So
not pronounced properly. Yeah, all that stuff.
yeah, so I'm actually trying to get her to take a class on
Yeah.
not just the English class, but a Spanish class.
Yeah, you met my wife. So my wife, she didn't know how to we met, she didn't know any English.
Mm,
And she went to school, she took herself to school. She said, I'm learning this language so I can communicate with you. And I was like,
that's
wow.
awesome, man.
And you
Yeah,
met her, you see, she can speak English, you see?
yeah, yes, she
Yeah.
can. Now my girl, man, everything I've asked her, she was cool. She's done. She came, but she's quite lazy in that English.
Yeah.
But I told her, I said, listen, you're gonna have to learn English now that we having this child. And I
Right.
told her, if you don't learn English, I said you're gonna be broke. And she said, what do you mean? I said, I'm gonna have to hit you in the pockets for what and she's used to now getting her hair done, having money in the pocket, going to see her mother, taking a
Right.
family. She's used to that now. So hey,
Right. She living a good life now.
living a good life. And she'll still be living a good life. She just ain't gonna have the money to do what you want to do. So when I said
Right.
that, she now she's taking the English classes really serious. She's like, hey, I
That's
ain't.
good.
It's like giving somebody steak and then tell them, hey, I'm gonna have to take the steak away and give you back this chop meat. Oh no.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna put my daughter in private school at least for the
Oh
first.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, at least probably the first 5 years, first 5 or 6 years. Before
Mm.
she even if I before I even consider public school, she'll definitely be in private school.
Yeah, I seriously doubt in fact, I know my daughter never go to public school, so I'm already ready for that. So she'll never go to public school
Yeah,
because the public schools, I mean, to be quite honest, they're horrible in
yeah, that's
Dominican
true.
Republic,
That's
and
true.
and the people will tell I'm not saying they're trying to speak disparagingly against
Right.
Dominican Republic, but Dominicans say the schools are horrible. So no, my daughter would never, except driving by or
Yeah,
going to see a friend who got out at the same time she get out, but no, she'll never go to public school. No,
yeah,
that's never going to happen.
yeah, man. I also noticed, man. I'm just so excited. I know you probably feel the same way. All worked up, man. You just feel like rejuvenated, right?
You do, man. Uh, and I'm definitely trying to get rejuvenated. So but I've lost about 25 pounds.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, I saw you. I meant to tell you that. Yeah, you looking good, man. You looking good.
yeah, I'm trying, brother. I'm trying. Like I
Yeah,
said, because kids, man, especially once they start learning how to walk and they hit them twos, man, they like to,
yeah.
jet.
They take off. Yeah, they like to take off.
Yeah, I can't let her run out in the street and me not be able to stop her. So,
Yeah,
so yeah,
man.
man. So it's actually helping me
Yeah,
take better care of myself because I'm trying to be around as long as I can, as long as possible, man. But
yeah,
I think it's like I said, I think it's going to be interesting, man, and it's definitely trying to do as much as I think as we can to mesh those two cultures together.
right.
I'll be doing periodic trips to the states, and after she get a little older, I'll definitely be taking her to the U.S. with me, as well as going to do the Disney thing and stuff. I still want her to have experiences
Yeah.
that children have in the States, as well as experience that children will have here on the island of Hispaniola. So and it's a thing that you have to be very conscious of your
Right.
child. You can't take that lazy approach. So I
Right.
think if anything, it's definitely going to be work for both of us.
Right. So when do you do your drive thing with when you do for the foster kids there in up on the north side of the island?
Sometimes I just do a drive, and sometimes, man, I mean, I'm with the orphanage. I take by food, toiletries, all that stuff every month. And a
And
lot of cats now, man, I've been doing it so long that a lot of cats, will either send a donation, give me a donation, or what I'm doing now, this month, March 26th, we're doing what we call a hangover for a cause.
mm,
So I was hanging out at Brooklyn Bridge. They got their grand opening on March 26th.
hmm.
And I don't know how we got started with this, but it was like, man, OG, we could drink you under the table. I'm like, that sounds like a damn challenge. So I said, what you willing to put up? They said, what you want? I said,
Right.
250. I said the loser has to put up $250.
Mm,
Uh, the winner even has to put up $100, and we're gonna take that money the next day, go to Plieros or one of the other supermarkets, and drop off the food to the kids.
right.
As a matter of fact, we are going to have somebody there collecting money. So if anybody want to give like $10, 300 pesos, whatever, to the cause, we're going to go ahead and take that too and just add it up to the amount of food that we can buy. So so that's what we're doing March 26th. So if you're
Mark.
anybody's in town, Sasua, come by Brooklyn Bridge. I'm put together a video this week, man, that will show it everybody where it's at. But it's right behind the Texaco station, right there in Sasua, right behind that Texaco station, across the street from that laundromat. But it's gonna be a good time, man. He's supposed to have performer Carl X there. She's really good. She's great voice, good entertainer. I think it's gonna be really great vibes. Gonna have a DJ as well, man. So it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a really good time.
Yeah. Yeah, give me your cash up, man. I just want to. I'm gonna, send a little change that'll help contribute, man. Because you've been
All right.
doing this for years, and you're a very noble guy. So I've always, admired you for that. For doing something in another country. I mean, it speaks volumes, man. It speaks volumes. You
Yeah,
and
but
I hope they appreciate you in the city that you reside in as well, as far as the political people.
yeah, man. But you have to give back, brother. There's no way you can just come
Right.
and take, especially from what I get out of living here, what I get out of being here, being around the people. So it's just something I have to do, brother. It's just it's something I have to do. And man, when you see those kids and they reward you in hugs, it's just and now like I said, it's going on 5 years. So some of these kids, I knew when they were like 3 months old, and now they're almost five, and now I'm seeing them running around, and
Yeah.
then some of the other kids that were like 12 and 13, and now they almost adults, and
Right.
oh man, yeah. So it's I've been watching these babies grow, man.
Yeah.
So I
That,
feel like they might.
that's gotta be rewarding, man.
It is. It is. It's scary too, man, because now you seeing girls develop, and the guy's almost taller than you, and his voice getting a little deeper. Yeah, hey.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, man. But I love it. I love it, man. Wouldn't changed it for the world, man. So what I'm trying to do now is find a way to because after 18 they actually have to leave the orphanage. So I'm
Mm.
gonna try to find a way, so we can fund, the kids, to go to college, because it's like $5,000 a year for a kid in college here in
Okay.
Dominican Republic, which is very reasonable.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so what I'm gonna do it definitely when we have Jennifer. She's the oldest, so she'll be 18 next year,
Right.
in 2023. So I'm gonna have do a nice drive. We're gonna raise enough money, man, so we could pay for her college. She wants to be an architect, so I'm
Mm.
gonna do everything I can to make sure that dream comes true for that beautiful young lady. And like I
Yeah.
said, I've been knowing almost 5 years. So I have a connection with the kids and a lot of the staff. So
Good.
it's a beautiful thing. Yeah.
That's
And
good.
I'll be taking my daughter up there.
Yeah.
When she gets a
Yeah.
little older.
She'll be learning to give back at an early age.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely,
Yeah. That's
absolutely.
all right, man. So I know you're tired, man, and I'm tired
Oh,
too. This is my second show.
good.
But
Oh, it's the show today.
yeah, I did one. I did one at
Posted that, boy. Yeah, you posted that real early in the morning, man.
yeah, yeah,
Because when
yeah. Well, that was
I
yeah. I
posted
posted your
like eight
thing this
o'clock in the
morning.
morning.
No, but
So,
I did a show. I did a show at 6 o'clock.
oh dang, oh damn. So you've been busy.
Yeah, I've been busy. I'm
Yeah,
trying to. I'm trying to get busy. I'm trying to. I had set a goal, so I said I want to do 100 shows this year. So I gotta get going.
all right. That's a lofty goal, brother, but you can do it. But I'm gonna tell
Yeah,
you, but that's also how you're going to add to your subscribers, get it, and then get to the point where you can monetize your channel. So now I think what you're doing, I think you're doing it smart. I think you're really doing it smart. So yeah, congratulations. And that's another thing, when you get older, especially, if you continue this YouTube thing, you'll have a platform for your daughter.
that's
Who
true.
knows what your daughter may want to do, may want to be.
That's
But
true.
if you got 50,000, 100,000 subscribers or whatever you're gonna have by the time she gets of a certain age,
Right.
you know, that's what people do. If I'm an actor, my daughter want to act, hey, I'm gonna hook up with the director. So that's what we do, man. We're gonna
That's true.
pass on those blessings.
Yeah, that's
So yeah,
true.
absolutely. Matter of
So
fact,
yeah.
I'm gonna start a channel. And I already got it's called Raising Amber. Because
Okay.
my daughter.
Yeah.
So when she's born, I'll be going through telling people, especially like the process of how, I had to file paperwork to, process her to be an American citizen and just different things, different steps in raising her, man. So I think it'll be cool. And then at least, years from now, when she gets older, she'll be able to look back and see,
See the
things that
growth.
her dad talked about and thought. Instead of the tailor-made dreams. Tailor-made dreams, I'm very blunt. And I'm me. And half time I'm tipsy. So, I might not. So
Yeah,
I
man.
definitely
That's all
see the
good.
lighter side.
Yeah. Yeah. So in closing, man, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go because I know you've been busy today. Any last words of wisdom that you want to share?
I would say, man, if anybody wants to, especially guys, because I know a lot of cats who are older and maybe a little younger than me, some maybe even a little older than me, that worry about their legacy and
Right.
they never had a child and
Right.
they want a child.
Right.
I tell them, man, it ain't too late. If you still breathing and your fish still swimming, you can do it. And there's
Right.
nothing wrong with having a child overseas as well. And I
Right.
think it definitely adds its differences, but I think it adds, you don't have to worry about, because a lot of cats, they worry about, oh God, if I have a child, this woman gonna take me to child support court, blah blah blah.
Right.
Well, you ain't gotta worry about all that stuff down here.
Right.
I'm not saying that's the only reason to have a child in here, but I'm saying don't let that deter you, don't let that stop you. And if that's something that you want to do, and you're retired and you have that time to spend with that child, I say do it. I tell
Right.
them do it, man. Do
Right.
everything. My mother used to tell me, do what's in your heart.
Right.
If it's in your heart, do
Yeah.
it. That's words of wisdom.
I think a lot of times we even though a lot of us are expats, we still kind of have those thoughts of how people perceive in the West. Because if you go outside of the country, people still make babies all the way up to they 70 years old, and it's
Yeah.
not frowned upon. It's not
No,
frowned
no,
upon. And the way the
exactly.
universe designed us, I'm not a religious person. As the universe designed us, man could create up to in his 70s. You know.
Yeah, that's right.
So and I have a friend now. He's he's my age and he don't have any kids. And I told him, hey man, it's not too late. Don't feel like it's not too. Don't feel like it's too late because, like you
That's
said,
right.
you want to leave something behind. You want to leave that legacy.
Yeah, and you want to leave it to behind this to your seat. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
mean, I got nieces and nephews, and I'm
Right.
close to them, but it's not the same as leaving it to my
It's
child.
not the same as your own.
Exactly. So I'm
Right.
glad, that God just said, hey, we're gonna give you another shot at this thing here. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm happy about it. I tell cats, man, don't be afraid. And see, that's the thing. You said something. You know, I don't live in the matrix no more, and I
Right.
call the matrix the U.S. For anybody don't know.
Right.
So I don't worry about how they think in the matrix. I worry about where I'm at, my position in life. I worry about what my neighbor here is thinking, not some neighbor that is 3,000 miles away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like my
Right.
family, they probably like, oh, how old? How the first question they want to know is, how old is the mother? I said, well, did I ask you, how old how old was you when you had your first
Right.
kid?
Right. Exactly.
Listen, be happy for me. Be happy for me. And if you can't, then I understand that too, because it'd be nice if you're there, and if you ain't, trust me, we ain't gonna miss you.
One of my good friends, subscribers, Jeremy, he said, would you recommend a good woman in Sasua?
No, no. The sewer is not where you go to find it. The sewer is the opposite. You go to find a very naughty, bad girl.
Right,
That's what you
right,
go to the
right.
sewer for. You don't go to find a good one. You go to find a bad one, a
And
naughty one.
and here's, I'm laughing because I told him that, but I guess he wanted to hear it from the living legend.
Oh, well, you heard it here. That is not where you find a good woman. That's where you find a good time, a bad girl. Hell, treat yourself to two. Have a happy hour, as they call it.
Oh my
But no, don't be booing up and playing Captain Save 'em in Sasua. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah. I told him, I said, man, leave. You got to come out, leave the red light district if you're looking for something real. If you want to play in the playground, you stay up there. You know what I'm saying? I told him
exactly.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. You don't go there to find a good one. You go there to find the opposite.
But man, I appreciate you, man. And when I get back, once when I get the baby situated, I still want to come up. I know last time I met you, I still want to buy you a drink. I mean, a beer or something, man, because that's what I told you. So I had to be a man of my word. You always been open from the first time I reached out to you. You text me back. I'm like, man, that man texts me back. He don't even know me, And so thank you, man. I'm grateful, man. I'm glad I'm getting to know you, man. You're a cool brother, man. I appreciate you.
Thank you, man. Thank you, Brown Spade. Appreciate you.
And good luck, and congratulations again on your princessa.
And you too.
Yeah. So on that note, we're out.
All right, brother.
Peace.